Oh, didn't see you there. I was just digging in the toolbox of my 650 horsepower truck. That can be yours. We're giving it away. lsnasty.com. 10 times entries. Go check it out.
You gonna take that, Ant?
That's how I feel right now because I've been getting my ass whooped on building this turbo kit. Don't recommend this. Definitely don't do this. We're building the turbo kit without having the turbo mounted or the front end mounted. We're gonna build the turbo kit and we're gonna put everything else around it. That's backwards. Normally you do the opposite. But Ant, how nice is it? We were off just a little bit and we're like, oh, we'll just tweak the turbo a hair. How nice is that? That was nice. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're gonna try to get the hot side done tonight. I got a flange drain mount coming on Tuesday. Hot side should hold it in place. We're gonna obviously brace it.
Every video, I'm sorry, dude.
Every time I try to talk, he's like the train, the new train. We're going to put the drain mount on here on Tuesday when it gets here. Should hold the turbo in place. Then we'll get the cold side done and the hot side, cold side done. We'll mount the front end, cut a hole for the turbo, put the exhaust on. That's our order. We're doing a little bit backwards, but we're starting with a blank slate, so I feel like we can probably get away with it, but I definitely don't recommend it. So just like all our other turbo stuff, got our 065 stainless bro stuff here. We got a flange. I don't like the flanges that we're dealing with on these, the V-band flange itself, because it doesn't have a receiver groove for male or female, so we're gonna have to RTV that and cram it on there. It doesn't have an O-ring or anything like that. But I got it dead centered. We're gonna get it all welded up and try to make it as square as possible.
All this needs to be tight.
Yeah, it's just the suspension.
Today price, $8,500 on the Gliztard.
Thanks. Just came in here with a big waddle and out of nowhere. And then just hit you with it. Thanks, Logan. Logan's over there putting in work. We got Tyler putting motor in, Pops and CJ are doing some wiring. Hey!
Tyler showed up with his own box.
Tyler brought his own boxer. He said he's gonna put in work today, and he's gonna get 7 trucks running tonight.
Oh.
We'll see.
7?
7 of them. We don't even have, he's gonna take them apart and put them back together in the parking lot. All right, come on over here, Dave. We'll show you what we're working with. This is our front end mount to get our front end height square. We got that good. And then this is what we're doing right now. We are going to get this Johnny tacked up here. So hold that piece of straight there. I had it, we had it perfect. We literally just had it perfect. Here we go. Wait, you're not in the flame, oh boy.
Right there.
Right there. There it is. There it is. What did you do?
Here, go ahead and
I really need to weld this on the car.
Yep.
I'm gonna tack this and then let's weld this on the car. You like that or no?
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't moved the turbo much. Do you feel good about the turbo placement? I'm not in my normal fab spot. If it's got pretty good clearance. We're all right with it. So, what do you think about doing it this way, Dave? Dave's watched me build almost.
Don't advise.
Have you watched me build every turbo kit I've ever built?
Yeah.
You've been part of it.
Yep.
How many hours do you think you've watched me work a grinder and a bandsaw?
A lot. I've seen a lot of blades get eaten up.
How mad do I get when the blades don't, when the equipment don't work right? I throw a hissy fit.
Yeah.
I was close to throwing the porta band. I'm not a big parts thrower, So, but I was
It was close though. It almost happened.
I was mad as hell a few minutes ago. Why don't you come work the filler rod? Oh, I got it. I got it. All that work and I don't even need you anymore. I'm so sorry. Alright, Dave, now hit it. There we go. More. Alright, stop. That's enough. That's on there. Dude, it's on there. It's so perfect right now. It's literally perfect. Come on, and! Tighten the shit out of it.
I need a fucking sock.
And just hand tighten the shit out of it. Just in case.
We moved it.
That's what I say, we're gonna test it and make sure it still fits. We don't really recommend this because it's kind of like you're trying to shoot a target that's not there, is essentially what we're doing. We're trying to build a turbo kit into thin air.
Doing the right thing the wrong way.
Oh, it fits like a glove.
Yeah. You good?
Is anyone impressed with our educated guessing at this point in time?
Yeah.
It kind of looks good down there.
I like it.
All right, hold on, here's the real test. Here's the real test. I've been
You got a
struggling
little
with
bit
this.
more room behind it.
So I think if we cut one pie off this, it should technically be on the money. Yeah, so literally, we cut one pie off of it, this will exit the exhaust, the body square, right? And then we can weld that a bullhorn.
What are we doing about the X-Zoomy situation?
Body repairs are after. Final step, right?
Yeah.
But, oh, who likes this? You like the placement over here?
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah? Yeah, Dave?
Yeah, I like it.
1 to
That
10
didn't
it.
sound convincing.
8.5.
8.5? 1
Yeah.
to 10 it over here?
4.5.
He don't like it. He don't like nothing. Wait
No.
till it's done. He goes, oh, it actually turned out pretty good. And 1 to 10.
8.
All right. CJ, you like the placement?
7.5.
What do you give it? Yeah, Pop just took half point away. Like just like he saw a shitty weld and he just got like.
Nah, he started thinking about how much better it looked in the middle, didn't he?
Honestly,
Like, do exhaust.
But how many Fox
Well,
bodies have it exactly
hold
in the
on.
middle?
It needs another one right there.
That's
Well, hey, we're
Hey.
planning for the future. That's all we're doing. You know, have the turbo mount there. All we gotta do is add another one.
See, now that I can get down with.
Yeah. Tyler, 1 to 10. 11.
Oh.
Did you say 11? Did I hear that right?
I haven't looked at it yet.
All right, that looks
He
like
hasn't even
All
looked at
here's
it,
the real
11.
test. Logan, 1 to 10. What do you think?
7.5.
Hey,
My
look,
man.
where do you think it
Hey.
should be?
That's pretty
Hey,
good.
I'm solid, right? I'm solid with the 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5 everything.
What do you think
7.5.
it should be?
Do you not like it there?
I like them in the center, but it's having something
kinda like them
different
in
doesn't
the corner.
hurt.
I think they look tough in the corner.
Yeah, it's like because now you know like now it's gonna we could put like a nasty racing Ford emblem in there.
I mean, we still could have. We could have just mounted it.
Yeah, this
Then
looks
I'd
like
have to
something-
cut. Then I'd have to cut that bar. in.
Honestly, this looks like something a no prep guy would do.
Okay.
Um,
Maybe if we had a MIG welder and some exhaust piping, that would look like
so,
something
this is a pretty successful
pipe.
combo on our friend's car. So,
that- yeah. We're just trying to be like Austin Pruitt. You're the man.
except
Austin.
his is on the other side, on both of his.
You're the man. It's like wearing your earring on the right side, or what is it? What is?
Yeah, you wear your earring on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Austin essentially got his earring on the wait.
Yeah, it says on the left side.
Damn.
side.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, if you're facing it.
You
If
just
you
made
have
Chris's
it
car
on the
weird.
right, you're gay. That's like back in elementary school. If you have one fucking.
So what does this mean?
You just
Chris
hung
is
an earring on there.
Oh, God. So we got it all tacked up. We're gonna pull the flange and we're gonna weld everything out. I think everything's pretty tight and pretty like bound up, so it shouldn't, hopefully it doesn't flex too much. But here's the thing, if it does move either way, we won't know because we have zero frame of reference. Like, it's not like when it's the turbo's
You
mounted.
actually can't mess it up at this
When the
point.
turbo's mounted and it warps, nothing fits. But now the turbo's not mounted, it warps, it still fits
So
great.
maybe you're actually onto something.
Maybe I am onto something. This could be good. I'm excited that the titanium exhaust, I think, is gonna work perfect. 290s, and we're gonna have a good old 5-inch bullhorn. You like that?
Can you do a teardrop of
I
that?
don't know where
Yeah,
he
could.
went with that one.
You don't like that one?
No,
That looks
should've went
good.
up more.
Oh, hold
That
on.
looks
We can
great.
still do it. This is what Ant wants. Ant wants
Add an
this.
angle. Add an angle.
Ant wants that. Is that what you want, Ant? Or you want
Not
like,
that much.
It's not a diesel pickup truck,
you want it like this, but cut 2 off?
But back some.
Man, that looks horrible.
What did Chris say?
I'm kind of scared too.
Watch that bit fall over, hit the floor.
It went down a hair. I don't know, that thing looks kind of good there. Pull that jack out the
It's
way.
gonna sit like that.
Pull that jack out the way. I'm feeling real good. Mason, look at it. Would you look at it? It's just floating. That shit's floating.
It is.
That shit's floating.
Would you look at this?
Woo!
Dang.
When we put the other side on, it ain't going nowhere. And then we're obviously gonna brace it.
Hey, you need to make sure, John, before you build the other side, that you raise that up just a tiny bit so that it doesn't have a bunch of tension on it.
Yeah.
Or else we'll be bracket strapping it split together.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's in the header. That movement.
Hey, you should probably make sure those are both tight also.
Yeah, no, they are tight. They're RTV down from the
Okay,
rim.
perfect. Perfect.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just remember one time we did this and then we were like, oh man, hold on, that wasn't tight.
Yeah. Damn, that shit looks good right there, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm happy with the placement.
I like it.
I feel like some people, even in this room, were skeptical, but now they're believers.
Are they believers?
I mean, I still don't like it.
It's not done yet. I'm taking so many pictures.
Dude, I got to make a fire TikTok somehow. The progress.
Sheesh.
It literally fits like it's meant to be there. Pops, how annoying is it that I'm somewhat decent at this?
It's not annoying at all.
I feel like it's annoying to a lot of people because I don't even know what I'm doing.
I mean, it's kind of fucking simple, honestly.
Oh, so you could do
I'm
it.
pretty
Ant's
sure
doing the
I
next
could
one.
do one.
Ant's doing the next one.
God.
It's
We'll do the
not.
next one. We'll do the next one.
It's pretty simple. I feel like Mason could even do it.
Okay. Okay.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because that's simple shit. I mean,
Oh,
if
you
you
didn't even see
if
it.
you
Oh,
can get
put
the welding
Oh, walk over your
down,
head.
that shit is fucking cake.
My question that I have now is where the hell am I gonna put the wastegate on this side if that other tube is coming right here? That's a good point, isn't it?
Yeah.
So hear me out. Hear me out. I'm thinking out loud.
Right on top.
I come out like this, and then I'll put the wastegate. This wastegate is just humongous. Like, dude, they're big.
Does it need to?
They're big.
Just run one.
Maybe I should just run
I
one.
think you should just run one.
Hell, I've been running one with everything else, even though I just said I'd put this motor is a bear.
We can turn it down.
I'll put one in, and if I have to, motion cell the straight thing, and I can put another one right here. if I have to. Worst case Ontario.
Listen, this thing, if we can't go out there and go 4 O's, we're not even unloading out of the trailer.
No, I mean, I totally agree. But that being said,
Don't need to turn it down.
let's call Chris. Let's just absolutely zero reference. Be like, hey, one wastegate or two. It's his car, my wastegate. I mean, I'd love to keep one for something else.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what are you feeling? One wastegate or two on this? The black sheep only had one.
Say that again?
The black sheep only had one wastegate.
I mean, where are you going to put it, though?
Well, I can put one in a great place. I could put two in a I don't know yet place.
Okay, I say, what size is it?
It's a 60 millimeter, like a.
One, uno.
I like it. All right, have your hot side done here this evening.
Okay, hot side.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye.
There it is. We're putting one. So this other one will be literally a piece of cake. We'll just put that shit. We'll put a 90-degree bend, and we'll just have that sucker sitting right there. So we'll do a loose radius 90. Anyone feeling a loose radius 90 on that side? Because that's not square. So I could go like that, and then it'd come up and then be like straight out to here, and then 45 like that.
I like that.
Oh, you want it to come under that?
I actually kinda
and then
like
come
that.
in?
Yeah, what did you want?
Oh no, I was just that. I didn't know you were fucking making it go like this.
What
and
did
then
you-
back up like that.
Yeah, what did you have in mind?
I was just thinking
Straight
you were
as
gonna
just the one.
come out and go straight to
Just
it.
straight
Yeah,
across.
but that's not
No, that'd
straight.
be ugly as hell.
That's not straight.
So you're gonna
It
come
needs to
off
be
like
perpendicular.
45 this way and then
Or-
45 back.
No, it
this
needs to
way,
be
or-
parallel with the K member.
It doesn't. It really has to flow
It's-
air
that's
from here to
gonna be a
there. So
bitch.
it doesn't have to be perpendicular at all, nor does it
That's
have to be
gonna
level
be
to
a
the
bitch
ground.
and a half, but
I know.
we can try.
I love Ant is like, Ant knows how to build a turbo kit now.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny to me, isn't it? Like, you just look at him. He's over here like, building.
Where's your V-man?
This guy, the reason,
Yeah, I mean-
the reason you guys have cell phone service is because of him. He built all the cell phone towers, so
Out west.
you know what? Thank him.
See, look, that's perfect. And you come straight across, it'd be parallel
No,
with
no.
the K.
So this is what we have to do. We need a no leg 45. Grab that little no leg 45.
It don't matter. That's still not.
It's gotta have this to get. It's gotta have this to get square, right? So it's gotta have this to get square, and then we'll go like that to get it off the K member, and then we'll go straight across like that. Because I gotta get it off this K member. It's way too close to the K member.
I mean, it's shooting like,
Well, I mean, we can.
and then we're gonna have to bring it back.
Well, so,
down.
Can I just see
No, I get
something
what you're
for
saying.
science?
You have to get it off.
So
the fucking-
once you put this on there, right, you can clock this, and as you clock it, that will change this angle, right? So if it's not like, if you turn it this way,
It
it'll
was just how
point
you were holding
more
it.
in, yeah. And if you pull it this way, it'll point it more that. And then on top of that, you can clock this.
Mm-hmm.
So by putting this on there, we'll weld this out on the flange. This rotation is changing our direction here. So then we can just get that shit dialed in.
Get it nice and straight.
What I might
and
do is,
parallel.
I might weld this out and then start working from the turbo back.
Oh no. What just happened to me?
You just got
I'm
violated.
sorry, what was the noise you made there?
What? No.
Oh, I thought he was moaning. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
So what's everyone's thoughts?
I think
Let's
that you
just
should
start
weld
from
that
this
45
side
on there.
and walk over there.
I
Well,
agree
I'm gonna weld
with
this out completely.
First step.
And
Yeah.
that's gonna get it
And weld that up.
close.
I don't know if I can weld
All right,
that, but I can
first
weld
step,
that
while
shit
I
over
weld
there.
this, y'all pull the front end off and just put a little bit of tension on that, so it's not in a bind.
Oh no, where's some of them test strips that I was welding up?
You ain't welding shit, I can tell you that right now. Ian.
No, where are those the ones that
We threw it away. It was so bad.
A few moments later.
if you had a piece of that, we could bring a little bit more.
I think once there's a fuel tank and all this other shit blocking it, you won't know the difference.
Are we gonna put our fuel tank straight in the center, like
Maybe.
how his is?
Maybe. Like blower stuff.
Yeah, just like a square one right here in the middle.
Yeah, probably. Because then you just run the feed for that. Or I might have to put it higher so it feeds it. I mean, that'll be alright. Still get it.
That's not bad at all. It's not terrible.
I think what we should do is.
John's gonna do what he wants at the end of the day. He gonna
Lance-
fucking scratch all
Dan's
that.
got that right. I think what we should do is we should run some straight out to here, where we should start making our bend. So like if we were to make a bend, it would start right there, right? It wouldn't start here because it's too close to start like right after it.
Yeah, so it's falling into
Do we,
the
do we agree with that?
Yeah.
So we can make a mark. Where do you like it? Like that? Like that?
Are you
I'd
using
make it
this
kind of
one?
follow that other bend, then
I'll try to.
go down underneath
Like
the
there?
balance, or-
Like,
Right there.
okay.
What are you looking for?
Twist it to your right a little bit. I can cut one of these 45s in half too, to try to get it square from there. What are our thoughts on that? Should I think I'm gonna tack this up.
Will this bring it back any? Being so far in? Unless you use a longer one.
Well, do we want it that far in or no?
No, I'm just saying, no.
Yeah, put
No.
that up there. I think I like that better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Without this turn being so far under
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah, do that. What are our thoughts there? Let me hold this. All right, you put that 45 over there that you like on that side. Or whatever one.
I don't know what.
Nope, not that.
There's a small
tight
one.
one right here.
No, it was a used motor and I put it in.
Oh yeah,
I think that's it.
that's money.
Let me
right there.
tack this
That's-
up.
That's titties.
See, the issue is, so this is what we have to do. We have to like tack it up, not connect it all, but get them where they're close, then weld it out and see if they draw up any. Start welding one way and then leave one joint that we can move, because it's gonna definitely draw up. But I'm going to, I'm gonna tack this up. This is the challenging part here. There's two ways that I build turbo kits. You get it close where they fit like that, and then you grind it down with a flap disc. Takes a lot of time. Or you kind of stack it up and say like, hey, I need this angle, and you draw that line. You try to cut it on that line, but it's no matter what way you do, it's very challenging.
Oh yeah.
Very challenging.
So you're the professional.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Javier.
Perfect. Oh, you're gonna need something longer.
Right here.
Bring this back out. Shit, if you were.
I took a little bit too much angle off of it. See it? That's pointed forward.
You know what's funny about this
You could just cheat a little bit off that
I could cheat it in that
long leg right there.
flange right there. See that? See, I can cheat it like that.
We'll go back right there. Just do one of these numbers.
Yeah. Try twisting that way with it some. Twist them like that.
This is going out, right, Dave? Like it's going.
So what you do now is that piece that it's going to, start twisting it up,
This?
or start twisting it down, and it'll start taking that angle away. No, leave it on there. Leave it on there.
No, I'm twisting it. I don't know how it's supposed to twist.
Now twist this up a little bit. See how it's getting that angle out of it? No, you don't see that?
Yeah.
The more that you twist it down, oh, that's all on that K member. You can't twist it down no more.
Yeah. No, but that side's still.
Oh, it's good there.
So let's see.
But
Actually, that might be getting a little bit. Oh, that's a big gap.
ADD and I'm trying to do both sides at once.
Just hammer this and do that. Hold that side back together.
Y'all make sure y'all are in there good.
Dang, John, now you can't see your racecraft sticker.
I know, put it on the hot side. Damn, dude, that's just a hell of a gap right here.
Uh-oh. Old
Looks
lady
really good, I
almost
think.
home.
How much, pull it out so it's square on there.
Where are we going to? Yeah.
Well, that's totally fucking doable.
I'm serious. What's that? The one in Dutch?
There's a gap right here though.
Yeah, that's nothing on the flange.
Bro, I ain't playing. Bro, I ain't playing. But we got some speed, man. Yeah.
Alright, let me weld that shit out real quick. I'm just gonna start welding some pieces out.
we literally
I'm gonna
have
weld,
no job.
ideally this is what I would like to do. I'd like to weld this out completely.
nothing to do all day long.
Get all this stuff really close, weld this up in the flange, and then I will weld this on and then weld that elbow last. Cause like we're like, I'm talking about like, it's not a perfect fit, but like see how there's a little bit of gap like right there? There's just a hair of a gap on each side of it. So it's kind of like floating, but once you just get it started and set in place, I think it'll be perfect. Plus, if it draws up any that way or up, it'll close the gap. So I'm gonna weld this out, weld these two joints out and put it back up there. If it's close, I'll weld it in the flange and then I think we're like very close. All right, y'all, cameraman left me, so we didn't film the last two parts of getting it on there, but we got it all welded out and I'll show you guys when we bolt on the car, but I think it looks great. The welds came out great. Everything looks good. Like, I think one of the nicer welds I've done on any of the turbo kits. Flange welded good. I was able to get it from the inside, which to me is like the hardest part. Doesn't look pretty, but it's not going to leak any air. It's very structural. Everything's been back purged. 065 stainless. This thing ain't going nowhere. Turbo is hung off in the corner right now with no brace, but when the brace comes in Tuesday, we'll brace the turbo up. So there's actually no load on the turbo kit. All it's doing is flowing air, but started at 4 o'clock. What time is it now? Like 10:30? 10:30. So what's that math equal?
6.5 hours.
6.5 hours? 6.5 hour hot side? Not too bad. All I gotta do is add the one wastegate flange and an hour break for pizza. Yeah.
No, you had to wait on getting a blade.
And I had to wait. Yes, another 30 minutes. So take an hour and a half. So what's that? 5 hour? 5 hour hot side? I'll take it. Not too bad. Don't grab the fat part.
There you go.
You want to try to slide it in there first or what?
Yeah, turbo. Slider. Alright.
You like welding that stuff better than the aluminum? What do you like?
Get that DEVIN
Aluminum, stainless, or
I mean, I'm getting pretty comfortable with all of them. Titanium is definitely the most challenging. Gotta get that butt up as good as possible there.
Snug nose up.
Turbo. Alright, let's see how much it moves when I take the jack down.
nothing?
Hey, that's nice. That's nice. That's fucking nice! I present to you the masterpiece. I'm pretty proud of this one. A lot of help on this one. We had CJ, Pops, Ant, David, Mason, Tyler. Everyone was here. Everyone was working on something. But we got this thing knocked out. Total time on it, 5 hours, which I think is exceptionally well, because not only did we get it fitted, we got the turbo placed, we back purged everything. Everything's all welded out, and it fits exceptionally well. That's the biggest thing for me on turbo kits, is I want them to bolt up extremely well. I might start doing them like this all the time, where it's like you just build it and then put the turbo brakes on there after. It is, I mean, the whole car moves off this. It's very structural. I'm happy with it. Everything welded. My welding on this one, highest quality by far. If you come in here, I was looking at some of these welds, like that stuff. You know, consistency. I'm still trying to get the consistency part, but I mean, those are really consistent. That looks good. The flanges look good. Nothing's really cooked. I had one spot where I ran out of gas. I had to switch bottles. That's like my only spot on it that really doesn't look great. But the flanges weld great. Was able to weld the inner perfect first try, like no issues. Back purged everything, so it's structural. Got really good penetration on it, so it's going to be a very good, robust, long-lasting kit. Hot side, whatever you want to call it, turbo kit, hot side. I'm happy with it. I enjoy doing them. I like doing the turbo stuff, the fabrication. I'm not a professional at it, but I think I'm definitely getting better. So I'm excited to get this one, do something different. The last, I don't know, 3 I've done have been center mount, dual exhaust. This is something different. It's like a new flavor, so I like doing it. Having the titanium exhaust coming out the side from TIS's Fab, I think it's going to be sweet and add like a really nice touch. It sounds a lot different than the aluminum stuff, so it's going to sound really cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm good with it. We have some figuring to do, CJ, because I'm looking at this right now, and then here's my return for the turbo. So
I didn't even think to check that, dude.
I didn't even think to check. I mean, we can move it, obviously. It's got the Outlaw K member, so we can take the pan down and weld whatever we want to on it, but I didn't think
it's not a big deal. I mean,
no. What we could do is we could put like a 45 on here and mount the scavenge pump here and go from here. I have my, like, it drives me nuts when I look at a race car and I just see lines that are just like, I call this area no man's land, right? So like, here, we'll come over here for instance. This is a good example. If you have like a vacuum line going from here to here and it crosses no man's land, your car looks like shit, in my opinion.
I agree.
If you route it along, zip tie it up, have everything nice and secure, where like all these open spaces are still open, that looks really good. Come on over here, we'll look at the Red Lobster. We'll give you a perfect example. Don't look at that, that's a street car. That's like, no, that's not factory shit on it. So this thing here, as you can see, it's got nothing in no man's land. There's nothing here. See all of this stuff, how, you know, instead of running this just like a straight line from here to there, we decided to run it down and over and zip tie. It's got good flow. Like these lines up here, they're like, they got nice flow. We don't just have shit going like, you know, like just straight through shit. It just looks like, and then like the worst part, I'm gonna call out my man, the Raven, Chris Dillman. You knew this was coming, didn't you?
I knew it was.
Dude, this man, I love him. Car's badass. Dana 60 the world. I mean, dude, I got the same rear end in my Peterbilt over there. Love it. It's badass. He's zip tying something to thin air, and then he zip ties that thin air to something else, and then he zip ties that to the other thin air next to it. And next thing you know, it's like the crosser. It's like the highway of just bullshit right there. So what you do is, instead of just running shit through no man's land, you just run it around the frame, or you find a tube and you're like, hey, I'm gonna run this line up here, and then next thing you know, before you zip tie it all up, you have like 4 different lines running there, and then you just run one zip tie around them, and boom, it looks really good. And the car's super easy to work on. You can take stuff on and off, and then you just disconnect it and leave everything on the car, and then you just plug it back in when you have to work on it. Like, don't go through, let's look at the vet. Let's see, does the vet have anything in no man's land? I don't think so. That thing right there, I'm about to do all of that. I'm about to plumb it, do all that stuff. Let's see. Mind you, I didn't plumb this one. No, really, it doesn't have anything in no man's land. Would you look at it?
Yeah,
Would you look? There's not just like random shit going across here. This is run up through the center. Like, dude, it actually, it looks good, you know? It looks good.
Especially for this car, for how it was built
For how it
and
was
what
built.
it's meant to do.
Yeah, this
it's
is a
very
street car.
clean.
Imagine if we just ran this line just like straight. See how we made it long where it can go around here? Imagine if we just made it straight where it just laid on the intake and just went over, and then we just wrote a zip tie around it in the midair. You know? That's my advice. My boy Chris Dillman said he's updating that, so shout out to him. No more no man's land. You know? So, here we go. Look at the bad apple. Look at that turbo kit from here, bro.
It's
That's
tough.
just gangster. That 17-inch spindle mount and the TBM brakes.
On them polished fronts, polished rears, it's gonna be tough.
Dude, that's just gonna be tough. You know, I'm gonna put John Duck recovery on the door. I'm just saying. That title sponsor of this car, JDR.
No, Salty John Fab.
Salty John Fab?
Salty John Fab on one door, JDR on the other,
Yeah.
and then John Doc Productions on the deck lid.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Bad apple coming together. I feel like this is a big step, making some serious progress. We're gonna get the hot side and the cold side done. We're gonna get the motor plate and all that stuff trimmed and probably powder coated and get all that stuff finalized and start bolting everything on. We're gonna get the fuel tank, oil filter, fuel filter, get that stuff bolted on, then it'll be time to really wire it, but we can't wire it until we get the seat and the steering column and all that stuff taken care of. So I'm just doing this stuff here because this stuff really doesn't affect anything going on inside the car. Once I get this stuff done out here, get all this stuff mounted up, we'll go inside and we'll address all that. I could probably plumb it out here too before we really have to do anything else. So we're just making progress, chipping away, and you know, plan to have this thing out running strong here at the start of the year. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe. Don't forget to go to lsnasty.com to get entered to win our Colorado. We'll see you guys in the next upload.